Those guys, so in today's class, we're going over some attacks from the closed guard. So the first one we're working is the overwrapped cross collar. So to start with, let's say your opponent is grabbing your gi here. You take whichever arm you want. So I'll go with my left. I'm going to feed it through. And as I do, I'm going to pull my legs, breaking his grip, and I'm going to shoot up. I'm trying to get my armpit as close as I can to his shoulder, going for the overwrap, locking it in. And to make this extra tight, I'm going to open up his collar on the opposite side and grab into the pow. So now it's really in there tight. And to finish cross choke, I'm going to come across. Maybe I need to push his head a little bit. I'm going to try to grab this lapel, and I'm going to get 4 fingers in deep, make a fist, and then as I'm putting on the arm that's overwrapped, I'm just going to push, and it should come on very quick. So it's kind of like a punch-in technique at the same time. So again, I'm here, feed my arm through, bringing in my legs to break the grip, get that deep overwrap nice and tight so we can't whiz her out. Grabbing this side, securing him in, bring this arm to the side, push it through, 4 fingers deep, making a fist, right on the jugular, and just pushing and getting the tap. The second technique we went for today, similar start, we're grabbing both sleeves, and this time I'm going to break one of them and push up to his shoulder. And as I do so, I'm going to throw my legs up, I'll open my legs, so lift my hips up, and throw my legs over to that top lock position. And the whole time I'm doing this move, my hips are off the floor. So in real time that should look like, boom, and I'm locking in, closing down, clamping in tight. So as I push my hips up, that should also raise his arm, because when it's down, he can grab on. It's hard to move it across. So as soon as I open up and really extend it, it breaks his grip, so I can easily push it across. And I use my legs to bring him down in tight. And now with this arm stuck, this arm here, I'm pretty much free to do what I want. So to finish this triangle, I'm going to reach across and grab my own shin. I'm going to try to get my forearm on the side of my opponent's head. So now he's locked in place. Allow me to open my guard. I can get this foot, put on his hips or the mat, whichever one you want. And I'm going to twist until I'm perpendicular. I'm trying to get my leg straight across the back of his neck. And then I'll lock my legs and just a little squeeze, and you should get the tap. So one more time, we're here. You break, as you break, throw your hips up and get to that top lock. Really push your hips up to break his grip so you can get the arm across. Bring him in, boom. Grab your own shin, making sure that you're tight against the side of his head, locking it in so you can open your guard. And then pushing off his hips, moving perpendicular, locking up the triangle, getting the squeeze. If you can't get the squeeze, hands on the back of his head, just pull him in, you should get it. And then the third option, so we're going to start with the same. I'm going to break his grips, push his arm up, throw it over. But this time with his spare arm, before I could raise my hips up, he's grabbed his arm. So now I can't get it across. He's being difficult. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push his head away. I'm going to try to get his lapel in again. 4 fingers deep, push on his neck. I'm going to use this leg pushing inwards, push my hand outwards. I'm going to push out and use that instead of getting his shoulder into his neck to cut the circulation off. I'm going to get my hand, and like I said, I like to grab in the collar and get my fist in. So if he is being, if he's a tough guy and he's resisting, when I'm gripping, if he's trying to pull my arm off, he can't pull it out. And if I need to, I can just push my arm straight and finish it with a punch and choke style. And that was it for today. See you guys next class.